if no threat of nuclear in the world, would major countries want to start fighting with Russia under the name of saving Ukraine this time? Personally, sometimes I think the picture of power versus power, power against power, is the best solution for the settlement of war. An economic sanction is one of the most effective countermeasures to deprive this country of national power to keep battling with Ukraine this time. But it is still weak measure. I think it is still weak measure to stop this country with loss of control, and it will take a long time to take enough effect to corner this country to the situation where it has no choice but to abandon the war. So because China secretly support this country, so I also understand people really want to protest a war with a sense of peace and appeal humane moral to the world and gain support from public international community and condemning what Russia is doing. And I'm sure this is the most peaceful way to protest a war from outside and gain support from international community. But do you really think that this is the best way to make Russia abandon the war this time with Ukraine? Do you really think that Russia would hear the voice of condemnation from people with no support from power or force that Russia feel threatened? I, th- I think this picture is pretty much similar to the picture that the police officer tried to arrest someone brutality in the streets, and the people around the site just looking and shouting and condemning what the police officer is doing without intervening. So even the International Court of Justice and the United Nations Conference have no power to stop this country that proceeds further to making a war with loss of control. So I always think that just condemning and economic sanctions with no force and power are not going to be deterrent to stop this country from war. So after all, using force against force, using power against power is the most realistic solution. Sometimes I think this way.